The death toll is rising again after the temporary truce ended this Friday, and scores of Gazans are grieving the deaths of their loved ones tonight. For perspective, let's get to Sam Mednick now, live for us in Jerusalem. Sam, we are seeing these images from Gaza tonight, and we know that Israel has been focused on the north before. They are moving south. Can you talk about the situation for the people who call Gaza home? Where can they go?
Well, that's a good question right now because people in Gaza are asking themselves the same question. Israel is expanding. It says it's expanded to all of Gaza right now and is particularly focusing on the south, where nearly more than 2 million, almost all of Gaza's population, have gone to because Israel told them to go there when Israel had concentrated on the north. Now, people in the south have been given these evacuation orders. Israel said it's dropped leaflets, left messages on the radio and TV, that it's made phone calls and text messages to people, and it's also released these maps that people are supposed to look at showing particular evacuation routes. But it's unclear if everyone has seen these maps. A lot of people don't have access to the internet. Some people have said that they tried to evacuate, but they didn't do it in time, and they were still killed. So people have no idea right now, a lot of them, where they're supposed to go. They're being squeezed into smaller and smaller spaces. The United Nations says there's nearly 960,000 people sheltering in 99 of its buildings in the south. People are running out of water and food and shelter. Before the war began, just to put it into context, there were about 500 trucks of aid that were coming in daily. Now there's less than about 100 of trucks that are coming in on a good day. And so little aid is coming in and people are being squeezed into small spaces, and the war is expanding south, and they really say that they aren't sure where they're supposed to go from here.
An increasingly desperate situation. What about the 130 plus remaining hostages? Any word on what this expanded offensive may mean in terms of their safety, their outcome?
Well, the families of the hostages say they are increasingly concerned that this offensive has resumed. There's still these 137 hostages remained, among them 17 women and 2 children. On Sunday, the families of the hostages called for an urgent meeting with Israel's security cabinet. It said that time was running out, and it wanted to know from them if there were plans to continue, if they were committed to trying to get them out. They said that there was no answer from the security cabinet. On Monday, they're planning to hold a press conference to further pressure the government for some answers. But on Saturday, this negotiation deal seemed all but dead. Both sides, Hamas and Israel, said that they had stopped talking to each other. And Hamas said the only way they were going to revive the talks was if it was in conjunction with a larger ceasefire that was going to end the war. We know that the United States is trying very hard, it said, to revive these negotiations. But right now, they're at a standstill. And the families of the hostages say that they don't know if the government is truly committed to getting the rest of their people out.
Okay. Sam Mednick live for us in Jerusalem tonight. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.